Hello, and welcome to Studio. This video is to show our studio clients how to create workouts in Pro. These workouts will be distributed in your gym space, your studio space, on devices or groups of devices. We understand that you'll want possibly to have your customers be shifting between stations, and all that is available to you within our features. So we have some new features we want to highlight for you, and let's get going. So you could see here I am on Studio Workouts, and this is where all your private and public workouts will live. All the workouts that you create will live under my workouts, whatever this login is, which is me. And then as I make them public or available for the rest of my team, I'll put them in shared. So it's either going to be available for everybody or not quite yet. Shared and published are different entities, and we'll go over that as well. So you can see there's already some workouts here that have been created, but let's start from scratch. I'm going to go to Create Workout. I'm going to select an image. You can upload your own images here by clicking that option here, which you can make just for you, or shared, which we have a few here. Now, why would you want to do that versus just use whatever PEAR has provided for you here? Maybe you have some branding you want to carry out through your program. So that is an option for you. So we'll go ahead and select that. You want to go ahead and create a title. Maybe you want to do it by, style of workout. Maybe you want to do it by date. Maybe you want to do it by the group that's coming in. Maybe you have a real advanced group and a beginner group, and you want to differentiate your workouts by that. That's up to you. So what we're going to just go ahead and do is call this demo workout. Short description is just an overview. Overview of the workout, what to expect. Long description is where you can get more detailed in your description of the workout. Option here is categories. This is what you're going to want to start using as you grow your library, because it helps you sort and locate your workouts while you are working within your system. So the more you tag and categorize your exercises and your workouts, the quicker you'll be able to locate the information you need, just for more efficiency. We also have this option here. This is a new option here, document attachment. This is if you have a schematic or a map that you want to provide for your staff, so you can help them set up the gym space, the studio space, the way you'd like it. I'm not going to do that for today. Then I'm going to hit create. All right, here I am. I'm getting ready to start. So you can either upload your own snippets, exercise snippets, or long form videos here, or you can go to the PEAR provided library, which is always available for you as well. Content is another tool that we have. These are great because you can throw in a block for transition, which you can set it for maybe 30 seconds, a minute, to allow your customers to get from one station to another if that's appropriate, or maybe you want to just pad the beginning and the end of the workout. You can use that. Text is very handy if you want to maybe have someone, instead of having a snippet be showing on the device, maybe you want a list of exercises that the client will be doing at the time. Maybe she's over at the mat and you want them to do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 burpees, or something. You can give them just a list of exercises there, or something else like, great job, way to go, see you tomorrow, kind of thing. And an image, this is a great tool because you are able to upload an image. For example, maybe you want a station just to have the customer or your clients go over to the bikes and ride the bikes for 10 minutes. You can put a picture of a bike on there. So it's another handy tool that's really flexible and could be used really creatively if you'd like. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to start dragging some exercises up to the timeline. Let's go ahead and start with some ropes. So So for my purposes today, might not have any rhyme or reason as far as being a trainer goes, but I do want to show you all how to group and put together your exercises the way you'd like. So these are just for examples. So I'm just going to throw up some exercises there. So notice how easy it is to just drag and drop these exercises up on the timeline. Super simple. And maybe I want to put this one at the beginning, and maybe I want to put band walk at the end. You can always do that, and even after you group your exercises into circuits or intervals or whatnot, you're able to drag those as well. So as far as searching for your exercises, you have some options here. You can use the search field here, which allows you to search by title of the exercises. So if you know the exact title of what you want, search by that. If you want to scroll by category, maybe you have tagged your exercises by category, you can search by that, or by equipment. So what I want to show you today is, let's go ahead and click on back extension. I have the new feature here in Studio is set. You can select this option and just have them do as many sets as you want with no rest or post set rep there. You can down here give them a number of reps to do total, or each side. This is handy if you have, maybe leg or arm exercises, you need to have them do both sides, or if you need to tell them a specific time perhaps. For this, we don't need to do that for this one, but so it gives you lots of opportunity here. You also are going to see notes here. So I'm going to just put notes live here. And this is when we review the exercise or the workout itself, you'll see where these show up. Notes live here. Then I'm going to write instructions live here. And this is where you can see if you need to give form information or anything like that, that's where you put it. So I'm going to just have them do, for our purposes today, I'm just going to do one set with maybe, let's just do a 5-second rest in between. So we won't take too long in our highlight reel. So let's go ahead and put done. And then maybe for this one, I don't want sets, but I just want them to do, the rope for a certain amount of time. So let's do, for our purposes today, let's say you're going to have them do it for minutes, but we'll do it for 9 seconds. And then we're going to say instructions here, and then notes here. You'll see where those show up. Okay, now the good stuff. Why your customers are coming to you, because you're the trainer and you know this, all these, what's best and how to group exercises for maximum, for maximum velocity, we'll say. So let's say I put my exercises together and I'm going to put these 3 in. Here's where you can select an AMRAP, a circuit, a free form, or a round for time, or an interval. I'm going to show you the difference between circuits and intervals and how they show up on the screen. So I'm going to select interval. I'm going to just go ahead, for our purposes today, they're just going to do 1 round. You can do as many as you want, as you know. And we want them to do each exercise for, let's say, we're going to do 10 seconds because we want it to be nice and quick, and we want to have maybe, let's do 2 seconds rest in between. This is just for viewing purposes. I'm going to write instructions here, and here you can get into each exercise and detail how you'd want it, if you want them to go by reps, intensity, etc. What's cool, if you select several rounds, you can go into each exercise within each round and change up the weight or the reps, so you can have really dynamic rounds. Maybe you want them to do more reps every additional round they do. That's up to you. So now you can see the circuit is in a block of its own. Let's create an interval and see what the difference looks like. Interval here. Let's do 1 round. Same thing here. We'll go ahead and just do 10 and 3, not 31, 3. And we'll just do instructions here, notes here. And let's say, for example, for band jumping jacks, we want them to do 10 here. And for band reverse fly, we don't want them to do reps, but we want them to do time, which is, let's say, 7 seconds for our purposes. Done. Okay, so you can see how we're building this. We have single exercises that we can put as sets. We can have a single exercise that we can just define what you want your customer to be, or your client to be doing within that exercise. You can group several exercises into a circuit. You can also group several exercises into an interval. Now there's some other options you can do too. So assisted pull-ups. You can do an AMRAP of assisted pull-ups, and maybe you want them to do as many rounds or reps as possible in a fixed time. So we could see what that looks like here. Go ahead and do that. Done. Other options you could do are free form. This is like a whiteboard option. It gives you lots of freedom to have your clients do kind of like, we picture people using freeform for like a CrossFit situation, but that's not limited to that, but you can do whatever you want. You can do no time at all, or you can workout block allows for content to be displayed without time as an element. So you can just have them maybe do, if you want to do no time and you want them to do maybe, 10 reps of it, that's fine. So but for our purposes today, we're just going to go ahead and make it 30 seconds. And so you could see how we're building our workouts, and you can use all the different elements down there as possible. There's also a round for time that's available to you as well. And we could take a look, there'll be a separate video on how round for time looks versus AMRAP and all that. But I wanted to get moving and show you all the different elements that you can do when building a workout. Content, you can put transitions in here like I discussed. You can, so maybe all you got to do here is put a transition there and say, move to blue station. And then you could put a 20, let's put a 10-second duration there. You can do full screen on cast if you'd like. We'll do that so you can see what that looks like. Now, what does blue station mean? Well, let me show you. This is a new feature on Studio as well. We can always go back in and edit. So I'm selecting my circuit, and I can go to station color and select blue. And this will help you if you need to differentiate your stations. You can use that station color code if that works for your business plan. So and you can already tell it was set. And like I said, you could put a text block in there. Maybe this is for the mat, like I said, and you need to define what you want to do with that. And you can go ahead and click here. Title, let's just call this mat work. And then just go 10 times 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups. You get the idea, and we'll just do that for 20 seconds. Done. And then, like I said, if you wanted to perhaps advise your team to stretch at the end of the workout, you can go ahead and hit that image block, set it at the end, edit, hit edit, find your image that you'd like to use. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and kind of say cool down. Don't forget to stretch, for example. Then we can make this be longer if you'd like, and make sure that people have that on the screen for longer. So let's go ahead and stop There we go. So I've created my workout. This is what I want to start with. You can go back, move things around, obviously. Let's say, oh, you know what? I want these pull-ups over here. And I want this in between here. And then just hit save. All right. And so when you see your workout is saved, you'll see it right there. And now let's go back. Now this is my demo workout. I'm going to go back to Studio Workouts. Now let's say I want to preview this before I do anything else. See what I did there? I went to the three dots on the right hand side, hit Copy Studio, and let's go ahead and place it in another browser. And direct play. And this allows you to preview what the workouts look like. So what I would welcome you to do is to play around with it. Create demo workouts of your own and kind of see how you can use Studio to work best in your system. As you can see, the instructions live here, the notes live here. Here is the name of the exercise. Your personal brand will show here. And if you are just reviewing it, you can just always kind of go forward. We had a 5-second rest. And you can also see that there was this preview box in the lower right. And here's our, these were our single exercises. Now we have a 10-second break. Please move to the blue station. Here is our preview box in the lower right. Oh, I have to get to the blue station, and it makes you get to the blue station. Oops, sorry about that. So this is, I believe this is a circuit. Let's get to the next exercise. All right. Of course, you're going to be a little more mindful as a trainer, giving people the appropriate rest time and transition time, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So without a further ado, I would like to go ahead and say thank you for watching this video. I know that was a lot of information. Always reach out to us at support@pearsports.com. We'll be happy to spend some one-on-one time with you. But we welcome you first to get in there and play around with all the different styles of exercises that are available to you. And we look forward to hearing from you. So thank you very much. This is Brooke over at PEAR Sports, and this is how to create a workout in Pro that will be distributed into your studio account. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.